YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. Hey, we woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it. Dog, this is probably the most important video that I can make for y'all boys. Because no matter how much you improve, how successful you be, the best version of yourself you can become, if you do not manage your lust, it can lead you back to square one. It can undo all the work you put in, all because you fail to manage this one thing, bro. That's how severe and how important I think it is. You could work yourself up to be the most richest person in the world, but if you can't manage your lust, you'll vet the wrong woman, and then she'll take half of what you got, or you'll get with a woman that's not your wife, and then she'll want to divorce, and then she'll take half of what you got. I mean, bro, you cannot let that cloud your judgment. And I think if you can do this, you can do anything you set your mind to. You can be the most disciplined amongst disciplined men. Because there's men that are disciplined with the gym. There's men that are disciplined with their work ethic. But if they cannot be disciplined with their lust, bro, it's all for nothing. I feel like you couldn't be as valuable. It all becomes... You could be looked at as a valuable person, but if somebody was to get a whiff of you not being able to be disciplined whenever it came to your lust, it'll knock you down a few points. And I'm gonna go in detail, and I'll describe to you exactly why important that it is, and tell you guys what y'all should do to help you manage your lust. So the first point that I got is you need to take the red pill. I will consider myself to be a red pill content creator. I'm not necessarily geared towards women. I'm more focused on what we can do as men. I'm not really focused on, the modern women doing this or the modern women doing that. I'm not worried about that stuff. I'm not worried about women that I have no control over. I'm worried about the things we can control, and worrying about attracting the women that are not like that. Because yeah, you'll have some red pill content creators that will say, the women don't get married, or don't do this because the women out there are bad and they do all this. I'm like, bro, they are right about the women. There are some out there that like that, but see, you can go out there and get the few and far between women that don't participate in all that. That's still the traditional, that'll still give you respect, still be in their feminine, have respect for their bodies, and understand that they'll keep that reserved for you. There are some few and far between women out there, just like you are trying to be a few and far between type of man. And so if you're a few and far between type of man, what type of woman do you think you have the ability to attract? You have the ability to attract those few and far between type of women, because how rare you are, you can attract another rare piece that'll be your equal. So don't worry about the ones that are doing OnlyFans, and don't focus on those negative things. Don't focus on the one, because they're obviously showing you their ways and showing you the things and the reasons why you shouldn't be with them in the first place. But let's not focus on the negatives. Let's not focus on the women that are doing all this. Cool, we're gonna let them do. And yes, that's a little bit more than what we're accustomed to, and it's increasing probably by the years, but let them do what they do. I have hope that there's gonna be a woman out there that you can still get married. So me even being a red pill content creator, I'm never gonna tell you to not get married, because I think being married is a beautiful thing. Having a family, having a woman be the mother of your children, bro. I'm a very traditional dude. Why not do something that's traditional? Why not, do something that God put us on this earth to do? God wants you to be married, have a wife, and have kids, and leave a generations to pass. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to go out here and marry a woman that does X, Y, and Z, but I still believe in it. I'm not going to let that stuff, what's happening in the world today, manipulate what you want in life. Because I know most of y'all dudes out there still want to be traditional, still want to be with those women that'll stay at home and be married to you, and look over your kids and nurture them, and supporting you and whatever dreams and aspirations you may have. There are some women out there. Don't focus on the negative. Focus on the potential of the positive. And have hope, because if you don't, bro, then I'm not putting all this work in this self-improvement to go be with them women y'all see on OnlyFans and on Instagram and out there stripping or whatever, bro. I'm not focused on those women. They just letting it be. I think it's cool. It's more known. It's more visible. Oh, bet can't mess with you. You automatically disqualified. So, fellas, stop being in a red pill rage and stop being so dissatisfied and so hopeless and thinking that this is the end of the world, bro. It's not the end of the world, dog. You trust me. There are women out there that are suitable candidates for you. You just need to make sure you're the best suitable candidate for them. Because if you want those few and far between women, you need to be a few and far between type of man. You can't be doing like the rest of these other men is doing. Not managing their lust, being simps and stuff like that. So, let's get into the video, man. First thing I would say is to take the red pill, dog. Take the red pill. And what I mean by that is, let's just make sure we on the same understanding about what red pill means, bro. Red pill does not mean you act in this way or you do these certain things or you talk bad about women. It has nothing to do with that, dog. The red pill just means you know the truth. You see the world for what it actually is. The analogy and the reference comes from the movie The Matrix. A lot of y'all dudes were talking about some red pill, this blue pill, but y'all ain't never even seen The Matrix, bro. Watch The Matrix, dog. Nico was out there, or whatever. Keanu Reeves. I can't even remember the main character. I think his name was Nico. But Keanu Reeves' character is out here getting this instinct, or he's getting this hunch about the world, and he just, I don't know, he's on edge about it. It just don't seem right. That's when Morpheus was like, "Hey, bro, you the one." He's telling everybody he the one because he sees he can come over here and help us. So I'm gonna either you can take this blue pill, you can stay into this simulated world, or I can give you this red pill where you see the world for what it actually is. Know the truth. Read between the lies. Not be easily manipulated by the lies. Know when somebody is lying. Because why? Because you know the truth. Because you took the red pill. And the part of taking the red pill is focusing on what people do as opposed to what they say. Because if you're blue pill, you'll go off of what people say as opposed to taking what they do. Always look at what people do as opposed to going off what they say. And so just an example of how you can apply this red pill, some things that you may experience in life. When you get that spidey sense where something ain't right, you know what I'm talking about? And there's this guy, and you ask a girl, who is this guy that you've been at work with or doing whatever with? Oh, that's so-and-so. Don't worry about him. But you keep worrying about him. If you was blue pill, you would take her words and say, okay, cool. But if you was red pill, you'd understand that her actions and she's done something to give you that spidey sense to make you wonder, well, who is this dude and what is he about? How is he in my life? Or how is he he's impacted my life somehow. And I need to find out. If you blue pill, your girl would tell you, don't worry about it. But if you was red pill, you know deep down exactly what it is, bro. You know you should be worried about it. Your girl is doing something that ain't making you feel comfortable. Also, you can be red pill and understanding that, you know, people at work are going to do whatever is best in their self-interest. Yeah, they say they'll help you with your work and they'll assist you, but at the risk of it looking bad on them, or at the risk of them not having or at the risk of them not looking good, or maybe at the risk of them not getting a spotlight. Oh, bro, you got to be able to see that. They'll say, yeah, bro, whatever you need, I got you. Whatever you need, I got you. Well, as long as you giving them what they need, shoot, they'll consider giving you what you need. But if you in a time of dire crisis and you need something and you ain't never gave nothing to them, or if it don't benefit them, bro, don't count on them. See, if you was blue pill, you'd be like, oh, I thought you told me, I thought you said you give me, anytime I ask for something, you help me with what I need, bro. People don't mean that, bro. That's a blue pill lie. If you was red pill, you understand the truth behind that. People say that to manipulate them, to make sure that their image is up, to make it seem like they ain't looking like a bad guy. Also, you can be red pill and understanding that, you know what I'm saying, when your homie, whenever your girl come around, or whenever some girls come around, you start acting different. And then when you ask him about it, he like, nah, bro, you being sensitive, bro. You being emotional. He'll tell you that blue pill lie. But because you red pill, you understand, bro. He putting me down so he can put himself up so he can get with my girl or get with these women because he trying to flaunt out here. He wants to portray himself as the alpha and me as the beta so that these women can be attracted to him as opposed to being with me. That's you being red pill. Don't let him be over here. He'll show you everything that he's doing. But he'll come over and say, nah, bro, you being sensitive. It ain't like that. Trust me, bro. It is like that. It is like that. Take the red pill, bro. Stop focusing on what these people are going to tell you, especially when it comes to dating and today. These women are going to tell you a whole bunch of stuff just so they can keep you on tuck, keep you right there, so they can keep you, because they can't risk being alone. They can't risk being alone, so they're going to tell you whatever you need to know to keep you right there while they go out there and they do whatever they need to do or do whatever that's in their best self-interest. You know what I'm saying? So, take the red pill. And 2, don't be a simp. What's a simp? Let me tell you guys what I think a simp is. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty well known. But a simp is a dude that'll put his desire, his lust, above anything else in his life. He could know the truth. He could be red pill, but still, because of his desire to want to be with a woman, he'll ignore all that information, or he won't accept that information for what it's worth, or won't actually think it's really true, all because he wants to get with this woman really, 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 really bad. And that's the thing that simps exist, is that you guys got to understand that y'all's attention, your attention, what you pay focus to, is like gold. Because if you pay attention to your craft, to your mission, to your purpose, you become a cold individual. You become a cold individual. That's one thing as men. If when we pay our attention, we put our focus on something, trust me, bro, we can take that thing to new heights. But when we put our attention and we put our focus and we give it out away for free, it's gold. But when we give it out for free to women, of course their ego will go up. Of course they'll think that they don't gotta respect men. They rich. They wealthy, rich, and attention. That's all they want. If they can get the most amount of attention to make themselves feel good without having to do anything, bro, they'll do that. Or they can get rich and wealthy off attention just by taking a picture and posting it. And knowing that a whole bunch of dudes is just going to be giving out they gold. Giving out they riches. All with the hopes of. Not under, and because it's such a surplus of men, it's like, they can sit back and not even, they get an ego trip off of it, and they sit there and be like, which one's the best one? Which one shall I pick? Bro, you gotta stop being a simp, bro. You can't put your desire to be with a woman over your own self-interest, over your own mission and purpose. That's where, when I told you guys how it can bring you down, no matter how hard you work, is that a woman, she could probably drag you through hell once she realizes that your desire to want to be with her outweighs anything else that you put attention to in your life or have desire to be in your life. When she finds that out, she has full control over you. She'll be like, oh, I can do this. And I was able to walk out and dress like this and dress like that and talk to this guy and do this and do that and post this type of picture and post this type of video. And yeah, he was upset and he got emotional, but he desires me and he wants to be with me so bad that he'll let me do it, and he'll stay right here. That I can gain everything from him, all the value he has, everything he's worked for. I can benefit from that too, and still get to do what I want. Still get to get attention from other men. Still be able to get those ego boosts. Who do y'all? What comes to mind when I think of a woman like that? Who still craves that attention, that ego boost, and while still gaining all the value from her man? Aisha Curry is a good example. You know what she did? But I don't got to go into too much depth. You can look it up. Aisha Curry. That's the modern woman for you. That's what putting a woman over yourself. Putting your desire to be with her, showing her that no matter what she do, she'll say whatever she could say whatever she want to say. She could do whatever she want to do, but you'll sit there and not check her because of your desire to want to be with her, desire to or your inability to let her go or be willing to walk away, and understanding because you so valuable and because you so cold that you can go out there and get better. You can go out there and get bigger and better. But that's the thing, bro. You probably not cold. You probably not the best version of yourself. This is probably the only woman you could ever be with. That's why you don't want her to go. Because you aren't the best version of yourself. And you think you got lucky. Don't ever let no woman know, oh, I'm lucky to be with her. Oh, I'm so lucky. Oh, I'm so... No, bro. Don't put yourself in that position. Let it be known that, hey, I love my woman. I love being with her. But at the sacrifice of me having respect for myself, at the sacrifice of me not having the best mental health or the most clearest mind or being happy at home, I'll be willing to walk away. Understand that these women, they'll love you for a condition that you provide something. Well, it needs to be on the other way. I had one of these girls ask me that, like, she said, Josh, you don't love me unconditionally? I was like, no, unconditionally means that you can do whatever under any condition and I'll still love you. I said, bro, there are some things you can do in this world today that I wouldn't love you and I wouldn't want to be with you. There's a criteria. When you guys throw out unconditional love, well, the only people I could probably love unconditionally is my parents and my children, my future children. I don't got kids yet. But a woman, I don't know, bro. Because they'll love you on the condition that you provide something. Say you was to become a bum. Say you was to lose everything. Say you can't provide no more. Say you basically have no value. You think that woman gonna stay with you? They'll tell you that they would. They'll tell you that blue pill lie. But when it starts getting rough, like I said, they self-interest starts kicking in. What benefits them? No longer it benefits them, so they're not going to stay along for it. That's why I'm telling y'all don't use that as an excuse. Don't use that as rage. Understand that is what it is, and that if a woman doesn't provide that same type of atmosphere to your life, where you put a condition and she not living up to the standard that you set, understand that she got to go too. Everybody has to play their part. You can't be so focused on a woman doing this or a woman doing that, bro. You gotta bring something to the table as well. You gotta be the best man you could possibly be. That way you can have your pickings, you can have your choosings, and the best man that you are, and your ability to handle your lust, the less turmoil, the less BS you gotta deal with when it comes to women, bro. That's point blank, period, dog. And so, take the red pill. Manage your lust. Stop being a simp. And let's become the best versions of ourselves, bro. Let's not focus on the negatives, and let's not focus on this woman doing that or women doing this, bro. We looking for the women that's few and far between today. And the only way that we can become that, or the only way we can attract that, is if we became the few and far between ourselves, bro. And that's all I got for y'all boys. Make sure y'all like and share the video. I'ma holla at y'all.